Week 3 of the NFL week. I picked the Giants now. My 1-1 San Francisco 49ers versus the 0-2 New York Giants. And today is a very cold day up in New York, so I figure I come do this now. I'll do a couple games and then see how it goes. But I lost to the Jets week 2, 16-10, and I beat the Cardinals by a lot of points. But how am I doing today? I'll just do this status on Facebook, and then let's go over the standings. Alright. The Ravens are, let's go to the AFC North. The Ravens are in first place, they're undefeated, they're 2-0. Steelers are 2-0. The Browns are 1-1, and the Bengals are 1-1. The AFC South, the Titans are undefeated, 2-2. The Colts are 2-2, 2-0, and the Titans are 2-0, and the Colts are 2-0. Texans are 1-1, and the Jaguars are 0-2. AFC East, the Jets are 2-0. The Bills are 1-1. The Dolphins are 1-1, and the Patriots are 1-1. AFC West, the Chiefs are 1-1, and the rest are 0-2. Shockingly. AFC North, the Vikings are 1-1. The Packers are 1-1. The Lions are 1-1, and the Bears are 1-1. AFC South, Saints are 2-0, no shocker there. The Panthers are 2-0. The Bucks are 0-2, and the Falcons are 0-2. NFC West, the football team are 1-1. The Cowboys are 1-1. The Eagles are 0-2, and the Giants are 0-2. The AFC, the Rams are 2-0, the 49ers are 1-1, the Cardinals are 1-1, and the Seahawks are 1-1, and my rank is number 9 in the standings. The ranks. Sponsored by Pepsi. Good for you first thing in the morning. Alright. So I had to trade a pick. I gotta go to transactions. So let's do transactions. I had it. Let's see. We release. Hold on. Traded. Here we go. I've traded the 2022 round to the Eagles. I traded David Onyia to Eagles. The Eagles traded rookie wide receiver Justin Jeffrey from LSU to 49ers. And the Falcons traded Latavius Murray to the 49ers. So let's see who re-signed. I don't know if you can retire. No. Alright. So let's see. I got this guy. Let's play the game. Let's start this game. Alright. Let's do this shit. Let's go. How everyone's Saturday doing today? Hope everyone's having a lovely day, and it's still 35 degrees here. I hate the snow. So I'm going to play this game for play a couple matches, and then I'll come back out here and do some more stuff later.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Derek Carr and the New York Giants taking on Joe Burrow and the San Francisco 49ers.
Derek Carr plays for the Giants, and it's raining.
At MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Oh, Giants got a rookie, J.K. Dobbin from
and the New York Giants.
I hate the Giants. This is gonna be and there's my rookie quarterback, number one draft pick in the 2020 NFL draft, Joe Burrow. So,
in a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
You idiot.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. They too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back.
Yeah, lost to the.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
4 touchdowns, no interceptions. All right.
They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel.
Ow.
Not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow.
He wide open.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
Burrow's pass.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Turning into Slayton,
14
but
on that one, and a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel.
wow.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot.
Kyle Shanahan.
Playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
He was wide open.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Wow.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You idiot.
One, but incomplete.
I think we see more of them trying to get him.
Let's do a 60-yard field goal, all right?
They can do an open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
A 60-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
Amari Cooper.
Get him down.
Okay, that's creepy.
As he's inside the
My soda fell in the mini fridge,
Well,
I think.
has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get.
Oh, yeah, that's it, Amari Cooper. Pretty sure it was.
Quarterback just says, "Hey, who's gonna make a play?"
Oh my God, yo!
Something right here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 31 yards there and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
No.
On play action.
You idiot.
And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Rashard Higgins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
High fullback lining up for the extra.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Greg Ward on the return. The Niners take over first and 10.
Fred Warner.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
Go, go. The psyche of a team.
That was nice. That was a nice catch.
And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense.
That was nice.
Tip to the offensive play caller.
It tipped.
Because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Anthony Miller. All right.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Josh Norman.
Fuck you, Josh Norman.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
The Giants take over first and 10.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
The 22-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown. From the 22, Carr.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games. So
all the Los Angeles is up a touchdown they scored against the Buffalo Bills.
Maybe throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. Here in the early going.
Oh, my.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, sorry.
7. 49ers nothing.
Yeah, we're 0. La la la.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
Grab him.
Only a couple down to the 44.
Again, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job.
The Miami Dolphins lost the Jaguars.
And held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Bobby Wagner.
He was able to make the play.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Cooper's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. Cooper's first catch and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
My friend ain't playing well.
On first down, Carr. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Mark Andrews, 26 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard.
There's Anthony Miller as they trot back out to go on offense. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading
All the Buffalo tied it up against the Los Angeles Rams.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Steps away.
Go, 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 go.
He's going to let it go deep left side. And he bats it away.
Oh, new Giant injury. Jay Bynes. Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Oh, shit.
On the draw, this is Smith.
Now with the flag on.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, hold it.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but wind up
they've tried. I can't say, and they tried Bison.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something.
Oh my God, let's do something.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out.
I mean, even I have to.
That's complete to Slayton. And they're going to have another 1st down as the
First down, yo. First down.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
I thought that was a touchdown.
2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Alright.
And he gets it
First
down.
down.
A yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards.
No, that was first down, wasn't it?
Now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd.
I think that was the first down. Oh.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle.
First down.
And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Can I make a touchdown? Can I like?
Here's another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Wow.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go.
Wait, 4th down. I thought that wasn't the first. That was the 1st down, wasn't it? I crossed the line. Okay, I know it's 4th down.
4. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow, being chased out left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Got my first.
As a rookie quarterback,
Now, can I make a touchdown here?
to your teammates. Give it up for the cause.
Alright, Slayton. Alright.
Yeah, it's a catch-22, coached.
I made a touchdown.
In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated. Because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing on first down is Carr.
Oh my!
Complete to Cooks. And he
Bring the
gets this
Cooks.
one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive,
Yep.
going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, let's.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back,
J.K. Dobbins.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Carr. And he comes
Damn.
with 1 complete.
That was a big hit.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. And he's going to go down. Didn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL.
Let's see who's winning. Here we go, week 3.
We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat.
That person played for Rams and
game as they've reached halftime.
Tavugula played for Buffalo Bills are winning against the LA Rams. Oh
From
shit.
there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And
Kirk Cousins
for the moment,
playing for the
they find
Bengals.
themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 2 touchdown passes for Kirk Cousins there.
Eagles are losing.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
Oh, I thought J.K. Dobbins had scored a touchdown. And he jumps.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's Harris to return it. And now a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Bobby Wagner, boom.
2nd and 11 now.
I like being safety sometimes, but I like being up front too, so depends. Oh, he could have picked that off, yo.
Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
Nice
and
stop.
All of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
31 yards on the punt there, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Go.
It's complete. It's Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Buying time.
Go! Oh, what's the flag on? I think it's on me.
Flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer. Yeah, I'll accept that.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about
roughing the passer.
What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be.
What, can I see that for myself? Oh, he knew. Oh, yeah, that was a good call.
On the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. But they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Oh.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. It's incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face.
It's simple. It's a 4-point game.
Incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Here's Harris to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I should have blitzed that, but
and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Vaughn.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not so good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
I was too late. Oh, Buffalo Bills up.
That's a tremendous group effort there. Because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done. And they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Gotta
Buffalo Bills up 17-7.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Yeah,
They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Carr completes
Yo,
it.
open, dude. Oh, fumble. He fumbled the ball. Go, go.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather, of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards.
The Rams.
And the young Bucks
score.
showing that ability, that agility to
14-17.
dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong.
Total yards, 209.
He got away with it there and in a big way.
And they go play action now. Burrow on the move to his left. That's out to his running back, Michel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
The 14-yard line.
On second down now, it's Smith.
Yeah, I want back.
Lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the
I want
offense
back.
going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 5 in the secondary now.
3rd and 19.
Giants here on 3rd. Now Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle.
1 point game.
Down to 1 now at 14-13.
49ers 13.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Here's Harris to return it. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
I got eye itches, yo.
From the gun, it's Carr.
It ain't wide fucking open, yo.
It's Andrews.
Dude.
They're able to get this one across the 35.
I better not go down. I better not go down. 1 and 2.
Dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Like you couldn't sack him? Wow. Amari Cooper's injured.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Oh, he's going back. Hopefully it's not serious, but
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Dobbins. Oh,
he
lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Bob Miller.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
That's so
good
lean.
games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen that
the Jaguars got the first win of the season.
They've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Philip Lindsay.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Forced it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pat McPhee.
McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. You hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
Wow. Nah, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
The ball carrier.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that. Brandon Cooks. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Giants add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At the
ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted.
Wow.
Instead, 2nd down.
Come on, Kyle. Come on.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We've got a 1-score game.
35-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're passing here. Joe Burrow steps away to his
What are you
left.
doing? Oh, I want the wrong.
This will be incomplete.
Instead of hitting that way,
It's 2nd down.
I hit the run
So
button.
after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Joe Burrow toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here we go with Burrow.
yards to go.
And he finds his target. It's sharp. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are must.
Oh, you had the freaking touchdown! What the fuck?
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd down, Michelle. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I got no timeouts left, and
Burrow going for it on fourth.
dude, what the? No!
And the Giants are going to get the football back.
He had the ball. He had it in his freaking hand.
Touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins.
Wow.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as
They
they
finally
move
got
to 1-2 on the young season.
Giants are 1-2.
They will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
Wow.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That was a fun game, man. That was a fun game. All right. Let's see who we can. All right. Oh. Facebook is so stupid now. Okay. I gotta rearrange the house today. Wow, 47 minutes. All right. So we face the Eagles next. We face the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your players.
Uh oh. Let's see. Frustrated receiver. Your receiver is not the game plan. Uh oh. Coach, it's been quiet for me on the field, and I normally don't come on, but when I'm not catching, I don't feel like I'm helping. Look, can you get me involved in offense this week? I'll get him involved. Yeah. Can't. Okay. So I have to, if you talk, improve your spirit. Okay. 5+ touches or 100 yards. I could do that. Uh-oh. Running backs and who's that? I'll get him out too. But I was alright. No. Big decision. Now, do I have him play or
your
do I have
player is now, there is a high chance of re-injury if you play him.
Let's start with Melvin Gordon's only 27 years old. Let's see. We got the Eagles next, the Dolphins, and the Rams. So I'm gonna start back up because let's see who's free agent. Let's see who's free agent real quick. Morgan Fox, Booker. Brett Meyer. Ha! Wow. Duke Williams. And no one's training no one, so no one's on the block. So let's see who's on the block. No one. See, no one, cause. So let's check out the news. Let's check out the news to see. Oh, the Titans have Patrick Mahomes. Let's play the Philly. Let's play Philly, yo. And Sunday Night Football too. Sunday night. The brick wall on the 250. Earl Thomas has the Eagles and the Marius Randall. Alvin Kamara. Oh, they got Alvin Kamara, the Eagles, and Deshaun Watson and Joe Burrow.
Tonight, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the San Francisco 49ers versus Deshaun Watson and the Philadelphia Eagles.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's win this Monday Night Football game.
Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside
And
Charles Davis.
Davis.
And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
They saw Watson. Drew Lock plays for the Broncos.
Watson on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Oh,
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
got an injury already.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it.
We got,
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
number 1 pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, Joe Burrow. Alright, let's get him some yards.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
The Redskins beat the Ravens? What? I mean,
3rd down.
sorry. The Washington football team
tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 40-yard line.
All right, Drew. All right.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
To Sony Michel.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle. Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Rolling to his left. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Justin Tucker set.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about...
No! Who was that?
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year.
Oh,
and the
wow.
Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that is how you retaliate. After getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like 2 boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it?
Tied up.
One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
first down. Here's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Slayton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
The no-fly zone certainly not existing on this drive. They've had no trouble moving the ball through the air. Back-to-back big-time completions. So now if you're a defense, what adjustments are you going to make to try and keep them out of the end zone?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
First down. Nope.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
It's a pickup of 6. First down, San Francisco. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Oh, he fakes a spike. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
There's Burrow setting up to throw it. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 from the 8. A give to Smith out of the gun.
Damn.
He will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
3rd and 4th.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Landon Collins on the coverage.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Eno Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Eagles 7.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense.
The Browns beat the Cowboys? The Browns beat the Cowboys.
They can't expect that.
The Browns beat the
We'll see if
Cowboys.
it's that easy
That's
here.
just funny.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Watson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! David Njoku, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Wow. Sorry, you know.
The lefty to Vecchio now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Okay.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75
I love
yards.
you too, girl.
The result,
Got my dog.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
He's going to take off with it. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the gun, they run with Michelle. Oh, he pulls over it. And the running lane's non-existent in this
Can I get Sonny Michelle?
behind the line.
I cannot get going right now.
And it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
I don't want Smith, but
23-yard line.
I guess he works, I guess.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 44-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to air one out.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up the
Bow,
football.
wow, 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 bow, wow, wow, wow.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
But now it's 3rd down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Darius Slayton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers have moved.
Oh, I thought he hit him. I thought he snuck out the hand.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
What's the flag?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And they had to wait a long
Chicago
time
Bears.
to get the football
Holy
back.
shit.
Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing on third down, Watson.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
They saw Watson can run.
Making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On first down, Watson. That one is slant to McLaurin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on second down. Watson, and he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
There's a vacancy on the screen.
To throw again, Watson. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to it.
And he'll score.
Oh my fucking god, yo. Oh my god.
As the first half is winding down, and the Eagles are within an extra point
Oh
of
my
tying
God.
this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Burrow rolling to his right. Going up top for Miller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. A 10-point victory in the end. 24-14, the final. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you look
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Slay on the coverage.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, looks like it's hand.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket.
What the Oh, David Njoku's injured. Sorry, Yuna.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Burrow looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
44-yard line. A gain of 4.
On 2nd down. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken
now
down
what the fuck's the
with a
trip?
marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
You idiot.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
You idiot.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
God, yo.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They go play action with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. He completes this into the hands of Miller, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the front.
Damn, that's
being
tricky.
taken down.
To it.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the handoff, it's Michel. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down
from the 39-yard line. Here comes 2nd down and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Again, it's Michel. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Michel.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Back now here in Santa Clara. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Michel.
What the fuck?
Did they stop him? They did. Sony Michel won't get there. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
What the fuck?
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20. Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
2nd and 14.
Who are you?
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will
We needed that stop. Michael Butler.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. Complete. Smith has it. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. It's a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Wow.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Anthony Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So that one will be accepted.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Alvin Kamara.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
as big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
And this is 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
7-yard line.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Anthony Miller.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give. This is Michelle. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Let's do a deep pass.
Tie game,
I need to go.
Quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles...
Bullshit. It was all injured. Alvin Gordon, I thought he was... Oh. Josh Gordon. I thought he had the... I thought he grabbed that ball. I swear he grabbed that ball. Oh, he didn't. Wow.
Defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this up. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jack Crawford showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson, and Woods has it complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Terry McLaurin.
Now it's Watson. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by...
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Watson drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield.
Watson's pass.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
32-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Giorgio Tavecchio on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
Fuck.
The Eagles are going to win the football
Fuck.
game.
Damn. 1 and 3.
Really, this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure
1 and 3 now. Wow.
At the end, just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Eagles, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too will leave here at 1 and 3. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That's crazy. 1 and 3 now. I hope you like my stream and subscribe. Oh. Frustrating, so I play the Dolphins next. Welcome to be subscribe and like my channel, and I'll be back on next time too.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
How do you stop?